you ready?
Yes. What's poppin', Goddess Gyals? What's poppin', Goddess Gyals? Welcome all the way back to my channel! Or shall I say, welcome back to the castle. It's your gal, Goddess, and today, we are not doing an educational video today. No. Today, I am going to be doing a Brazilian wax. My cheeks are already hurting. I'm either smiling too hard or I'm nervous. Maybe both. I'm literally parked outside of the waxing salon right now. And what brought me to this moment? You know, a few months ago, it just started, like, the name just came in my brain. It was like Brazilian wax. And I'm like, isn't that the thing that girls on TikTok and everybody is like so worried to do because it's painful? Something told me in my soul, like, go get it done. And I was like, okay. Put it out there into the universe, and now I'm collaborating with Miss April Lamore today. I'm about to give y'all the real deal on how it is. Like, I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not about to act any way. Like, literally, if it hurts, you will know, because you will see it on my face. All right, are y'all ready? Am I ready? Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, I'm about to cross the street. Should I go in? I'm scared. Yeah, but today's a beautiful day, though. The skin is skinny. Okay, y'all, that's the place. Pray for your gal.
Your skin is like glowy.
Thank you. Hey, the side. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I like the red. That is so cute. Oh, you have a ring light.
I do.
This is Miss April, everybody. Okay, she's gonna be waxing me.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm just like, I don't know what it was, like the last few weeks, just thinking about, like, I need a Brazilian. I don't know why. So I'm like, okay, I'm here.
This is how bad you working.
Literally, I'm like, I should put it out there.
How this feels to eat.
Yeah, it's not hot. It feels fine.
So I like to tell my first time clients that what I recommend is that you give this 3 consecutive waxes. What I mean by that is I recommend that you get waxed every 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, 4 to 6 weeks.
And you do that 3 consecutive times. And the reason I recommend that is because sometimes your very first wax might not be the cleanest wax. Also, your first wax, your follicles might be super angry with you, so you could have a reaction. If you combat, the more you combat, the cleaner the wax is, and the more you give your skin the chance to kind of get used to what's going on. So the follicles are going to be like, oh, okay, it's not a big deal. I had a woman come in here lathered. I'm talking lathered in the numbing cream. It took me forever to clean her up. Are you ready?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad? Was that the inside or the outside?
So I did 1 labia.
Okay.
I did 1 panty line, so the thigh, where the thigh meets the vagina.
Okay.
And then I did 1 strip at the top. That's usually a really tough one.
Yeah, that one I'm like, it's burning. It's like tingling though. It's just tingling, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like a pinch, a big pinch.
But I think you'll find that the discomfort you experience during your wax treatment is worth it.
Yeah.
When you see how it grows back, it's going to be thinner. The more you wax, it's going to come back thinner and less over time.
I heard that it does grow back. Why?
Yeah.
You know why is that?
So we're shocking the follicle and like kind of causing trauma to it, and over time it just grows less and less in response to that. So and the difference between waxing and shaving, if you think about like a tree, when you cut a tree down, you still have that thick stump, right?
Yeah.
When you pull it up by the root, in order for it to grow back, it has to regenerate that tiny little flower, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like what the hair is doing.
Okay, okay.
When you're shaving it, you still get that coarse little stomach.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Have you ever had anybody leave like in the middle of waxing them?
I had a guy leave one time, but he had a lot of hair. But it wasn't just the Brazilian wax. It was he was getting his legs done. He was really, really hairy, and he just could not take it. It's usually the guys who are the worst.
It's the guys.
They are the worst.
We go through periods, so I'm like, this is not as bad as my worst crit. Like, genuinely, my cramps are way worse. Yeah, because I was wondering, I'm like, I feel like there's probably some girls that maybe like cried or just, I don't know. Not for you though. That's good, guys. No one's cried in her salon.
No, I always tell my clients I have yet to lose someone on my table. So, if anything, people are like, "Oh my God, that was so much better than the last place that I went to."
Really?
I mean, not to toot my own horn, but
that's important. The person doing it,
yeah.
Like,
well, also the wax that you use as well. I use a hard wax. I think soft wax is really messy, and it's for me. It's kind of hard to kind of get in the nooks and crannies with soft wax. So with this hard wax, as you spread it and as it dries, it shrink wraps around the hair.
Oh,
and so then we can pull it up.
I myself down a little bit.
And believe it or not, we are like halfway done.
Really?
I got 2 more strips after this that are going to be a little rough. And then after this, it's all cleanup. And then we'll do the butt strip, which the butt strip is super easy.
Okay. Is that one like, okay, I was going to say, I was like, I don't know if that would be painful.
It's so much less painful than the front. People trip me out when they want to stop at the front. I'm like, you got through the front. Why are we not continuing? Come on.
They're like,
and it's just not pretty when you got the front bare and then you got that little cottontail peeking through.
Yeah. So I heard this on someone's TikTok. This lady said that the reason why she doesn't wax anymore, she found out that somebody had like STDs from waxing. Do you feel like you could even see like stuff like that, like
on someone else?
Yeah. Like,
oh yeah, definitely. So we're trained that if you see something suspicious, we're not supposed to say like, "Oh, girl, I think you got such and such." But
yeah.
Hey, I think you might want to go and see a professional and maybe have this looked at. I noticed that you have this bump or this, what looks like a wart.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I definitely had to end the service because I was just like, I'm not going to endanger you or myself and spread whatever this could be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's something, but let's just get it checked out.
Yeah.
And that just keeps me and them safe, because if it is something and I'm spreading, like, I don't want to spread it, right, on you or me.
Yeah, with the materials.
Yeah. But I see some stuff, girl. I see some stuff. Sometimes people come in here and I'm like, okay, so you went to the bathroom right before you got here.
That's why I was so scared. I was like, there's no way I'm not walking there looking crazy. Like,
I'm like, sorry. You couldn't, you should have taken a shower right after.
Shower, have some wipes, some baby wipes in the car, like something. Oh my
God. Even still.
Do you tell them, like, hey, can you just go to the bathroom? Do you have wipes in, or you just have to, like,
I cleanse. And, like, if it's a butt strip and they've got, like, a little, just wax right over it. I really do. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I got another client in 15 minutes.
Ladies, make sure you're clean.
Yes, please.
You're waxing.
Your aftercare. Let's talk about your aftercare. Your follicles are wide open right now. They're pulling the hairs out. We want to give them 24 hours to close. So within that 24 hours, we don't want to be giving our man anything. He got to wait. We don't want to be in the beach water, pool water, any public water, because there's bacteria in there. We don't want bacteria to get into our follicles and cause infections and ingrown hairs and bumps. So you probably are getting scared right now. You're like, ooh, she about to pull this. This is about to be rough.
Yeah, I feel it like inside. Like,
This is just me trying to get all up in there. I don't want to leave you with hairs, I don't want I always tell my clients who they're like, oh, I come in and I do this for my guy. I don't want him to be sending you back up in here telling me that I need to do a better job. So I'm making sure I get all up in the nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
But this is not going to hurt as much as you think.
Okay.
Because most of the hair is gone.
The hair is gone? Okay.
I'm just cleaning you up a little bit.
Okay.
Not that bad, right?
I don't know what y'all be on social media and scare people. But again, like she said, there's different types of waxes, so like the thicker wax goes better. For sure. And yeah, happy to say I'm not getting this wax for no man. I'm actually getting it for myself. Which is like out of all the times I've been in relationships, this is the first time I've actually gone to Brazilian and I'm not in a relationship. So just so that I feel like comfortable myself, mainly working out. So I'm sweating a lot, changing underwear, changing shorts, and it's just like
Yeah.
being at the beach all the time, that was shit.
And even working out, you want to get that 24 hours too.
Okay.
Just sweat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You do know I do vajacials.
So what
I
is that?
don't really think you need it.
What is it usually like?
So a vajacial is simply a facial for your vagina.
A facial. And it's like a mask, or like, is it for hyperpigmentation?
It's for all of that. It's for ingrowns, hyperpigmentation caused by ingrowns. It's mostly for people who are prone to ingrowns. They've got all of those bumps and scarring, but your skin looks good. So just make sure that you're exfoliating. Make sure that you're using the product every day that I'm going to give you.
What's the best method for exfoliating? Because I know sugar scrubs is even super hard for your face, so I don't want to put anything there that's too rough.
Sugar scrubs are fine if you do like a little homemade. All right. So I'm going to have you tuck your knees into your chest.
Okay. This is for the back.
And you tell me what you think, if it hurts.
Okay. Because from your consensus, it doesn't hurt as much as the
the
Brazilian.
However, it is more sensitive to the heat.
Okay.
So you might feel like, oh, that's hot. It's the same temperature as it was to the front, but it just feels more sensitive.
A little bit.
Okay, so tuck as much as you can.
And like this?
It's your chest area. This just allows everything to spread so I can get all of it in there. What do you think? The heat is a little much?
It feels hotter, but it's not like
But it's quick.
Yeah, it just
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I stopped shaving and then I went to esthetician school.
Yeah.
And got my very first wax in front of 6 of my classmates.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Is our hair grows on 3 different cycles. Okay,
Yeah.
you have this. I like to tell my clients to wait 4 weeks because you allow at 4 weeks you should have all those cycles up. You know, so the wax can grab all of those hairs. Anything before 4 weeks, it's not all on the same cycle yet.
Yeah.
Right? Anything after 6 weeks is fine. It's just gonna hurt more. There's gonna be more hair. The more hair, the more painful it is.
What is the best way to avoid ingrowns or prevent them?
So just cleansing, exfoliation. Those really are the 2 things. And this product doesn't cleanse, so you're going to cleanse before that product. But the product has antiseptics and calming things and hydration as well. So dry skin. If you've got dry skin and dead skin buildup, that's going to clog the pores. That's going to clog the follicles.
I can definitely see the dry skin because it can get flaky down there.
Yeah, so this product is going to leave you nice and moisturized, but not like, it's not going to saturate you so it's like all over your clothes and all of that stuff. I love it. It's perfect. I see a lot of people who get laser hair removal and they still come in and get waxed. So I'm like, why spend all that money?
Yeah.
What I recommend is waxing until it starts to really thin out. How does it feel?
It feels free. It feels a little warm still. Like
Your follicles are tingly. They're like,
yeah,
what are you doing to me?
Yeah. It's definitely a little tingly, but it's not like pain. I don't feel any pain.
Yeah, That's good.
That's good. I know, like the mindset came in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good.
And it was quick, and
Yeah.
I think it's easy.
Yes.
But the real truth teller is when it starts to grow in.
Yeah.
You'll see, like, oh my God, it's softer. It's not as itchy.
Yeah.
That's really gonna be like, I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I'm coming
yeah.
back. I'm
You're
coming
like,
back because you're gonna get addicted. So.
Okay, y'all, I just got out of the salon, so I actually had an amazing experience. Like, that was an amazing experience. Okay, for one, I went in there not very nervous because I'm like, you know what, this hair needs to come out. Like, I had been growing my hair for a minute, okay, because I knew at some point I wanted to get Brazilian, and that was my way of being like, okay, like I have to go now, you know, I'm not shaving. So when I went in there, also April, she's somebody that I grew up knowing. She's basically like an auntie, so also having that comfort, like she's a mom, she's loving, she's careful, you know, she's communicative. Like if you need her to go slow, or if you're like, I'm fine, or it's too hot, like she's very receptive, and that's important to know. Also, she's a melanin queen, okay? Like we gotta support our melanin queens out here when they're out here getting their bag. Truthfully, like it was so great, and I told her, I said, it wasn't as bad as I feel like a lot of people on social media make it seem. And she told me that the wax that she uses is thicker, so when it's thinner wax, sometimes it hurts more. And so I'm like, okay, so if I were to go to a different person to get waxed, it could potentially have hurt more than what she did. And then the second thing that she told me was, okay, also this is your first wax, so it might not pull up every hair, but the next wax, it'll be smooth, and basically, you know, it's gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna have a better result. You're following me? Wrap up this vlog. But y'all, please reach out to her, April Amore Aesthetics. Like genuinely, if you're gonna go and be that vulnerable, right? You're gonna be legs wide open on a table. Go do it with somebody that you're gonna feel comfortable with, and someone that's gonna be gentle with you, someone that's gonna get you right. That was a great experience. So I'm gonna leave all her information in the description down below if you want to book any of her services. And she's here in the beautiful Oceanside, California, which is North County, San Diego. So if this video was interesting to you, maybe I'll do some more content like this, because I'm always trying to find ways to make myself uncomfortable to ultimately grow. All right, y'all. Well, love all, love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.